The world has shifted from search engine optimization to generative engine optimization. And the first part of the Black Women Run the World.com campaign is to position Black women in ministry, in business, in non-profit impact, to be the category pillars. You already know God created you to be chosen. We just want to make sure that the AI properly understands it. Go ahead and share this divine impartation of digital information that's going to bless your life for the rest of your life. I've stepped from behind the curtain of the world's largest collective body of micro entrepreneurs in North America. You take the 480,000 small businesses that have come through my mentor small business development ecosystem since 1999, when William Herbert Gray, Leon Howard Sullivan, and Joseph Lawrence Roberts walked me into his office at 3340 Peachtree, Tower 1, Atlanta, Georgia. Placed me behind that Hall of Fame quarterback, but really the father of the entrepreneurial development industry. You know him, you love him, Fran Tarkington. I have my own project, and we partnered with 403 individual churches, their business entrepreneurial ministries, to help develop paper church business directories. Registered 48,000 faith-based business owners nationwide. In Georgia, something about Georgia on my mind. We did 46. Registered 8,200. They are the focal point of the official launch of the Kingdom Marketplace, the Black Women Run the World campaign. My father told me integrity was doing what you said you were doing long after the emotion you set in is past. Inside of those narthex, inside of those fellowship halls, I looked at each and every single one of those business owners and told them, we're building something bigger than a directory. And today, this Friday, God is releasing it. Black women to the front of the line. I got to watch Harlan Stonecipher and Fran Targeting as men of integrity launch a legacy company. That relationship, highest sold, highest retention product, was on my desk. And I saw them pick whatever demographic they wanted to for whatever campaign they wanted to launch. And so this Friday, February 27, 2026, as we close out Black History Month, we're going straight into Women's History Month, and we not looking back. We writing both of them, Black history and women's history. You shared it yet? Let me check y'all out in the comments, and we're going to dive right in. I love y'all almost as much as the Father. On behalf of the Father, my queens, gather close. My goddesses, lean in. Daughters, come forward. This is the moment in digital history that our mothers prayed in the dirt for. Y'all know we got mothers and fathers who prayed in the dirt for the ministries y'all have the ability to launch. Prayed in the dirt for the nonprofit social impact you have the ability to make. Prayed in the dirt to launch the businesses God is using you to launch. Make them millions and millions of dollars, employing them tens and thousands to hundreds of thousands of folks. And so we about to unpack. We about to decode exactly what had happened, what they tried to do, what didn't work, why you as Black women are always the key, and how we're going to use generative engine optimization, this new term, GEO, in order to position you with the dominion and authority that God has already given you, but we're going to show you how to exercise it in these AI-powered digital marketing streets. Excuse me. Now, this Friday, I'm not teaching this for entertainment. I'm teaching it because the mantle sits on y'all. If you incredibly phenomenal creatures of God don't pick it up, we gonna be lost. We need your businesses. We need your ministries. We need your organizations at the forefront, not invisible in this new AI economy like them folk trying to slick do. We need you to pick up what the Father is using me to put down. Because if you pick it up, you know, when you Google something, it's not SEO no more. SEO is about how you rank. You notice that new little paragraph at top where it be recommended, right? If you pick up what the Lord is releasing, then you will outrank, out-recommend, out-earn. You're like, oh, you got our attention now. Out-impact every force that ever tried to block the prophetic power in the essence of black women. I'm just saying. But before we even talk digitally, can we honor the mamas who built the blueprint? I'm going to break down the algorithms. I'm going to break down the GEO. I'm going to introduce y'all to AI smart matching, all right? The return and digital resurrection of Progress Plaza, the world's first black-owned shopping center built by the hands, built by the prayers, built by the brilliance and economic genius of our ancestors. You know the story they tell you, but you don't know the story behind the story. When you go to selectpatronage.com, you hear my spiritual father, Leon Howard Sullivan. He say that it was amazing grace. When he was up there in Abyssinia, he was like, you better get away from this stuff. It's getting you pretentious. All this politics, getting you away from God. Amazing grace. Bank Sullivan, my spiritual mama. Prophetess, mathematician, strategist, educator, economist, the brains of the whole operation. This woman of God. Engineered Select Patronage. Dominion University model, which is now Urban Success University. The 1036 plan, which has now been digitized on Build, Sister Build, the digital resurrection of this blueprint. Build, Brother Build. This is our mama. They're my mama. This the one that you better make sure, ma'am, yes, ma'am. Spiritual and economic training that turned black families into economic warriors. My mama Grace taught Sullivan. She trained Sullivan. She architected the system that Sullivan executed in me. I'm just a little Bible soldier. Just a little lightning rod, trained from 3, sent to God by God to her, to y'all through her hands, assigned to finish the assignment she placed on my life. Why y'all think I'm so big on teaching y'all the New Testament definition of grace, the divine influence upon your heart that needs to get reflective in your life? Let me simplify it. God is doing something in me because he desires to do something through me to the folk he done assigned to me. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm making myself no reputation. I'm just a little mama's boy. Now, it matters to you because when our spiritual mama architect this Progress Plaza model, she partnered with my other spiritual mama. Now, y'all know about William Herbert Gray III, Mr. Black Congressman, Black Whip of Congress, left all that to run the United Negro College Fund. What you know about the Dash? Andrea Dash Gray. She got Computer for Kids. She know technology gonna be the great equalizer. And we here because of the prophetic prophecies and prayers of our mamas. And when I get to the other side of Celestial Shore, I don't want to tear my hind parts up. So I'm going to give y'all everything before I go ahead and kill the market. Because that's what they told me to do. When you do the little thing that God got you doing with technology, you make sure you put black women first. So y'all, hurry up, come on and get it. Matter of fact, I'm giving it to y'all right now. All right? Our mothers built the social, economic, spiritual infrastructure that would one day be resurrected digitally to our daughters. All right. And so that's what laid the foundation for our economic blueprint and the beginning of the brick and mortar era. They did this in the 60s. Okay? All right, cool. We done respected my man now. All right, we done resurrected that. Now let's talk about what's going on right now. All right, because the digital shift is here. The AI revolution is upon us. Let me rewind the videotape a little bit. 2000 and well, really like 1999. William Herbert Gray, Leon Howard Sullivan, Joe Roberts placed me inside of Fran Tarkenton office for this. Cool. Now, we lost my boss, Yolanda Denise King, in 2007. We lost a whole lot of financing. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. I partnered with this directory company. All right, because we want to create this database of where y'all were. All right, that were my intentions. Okay, and so we started doing paper church business directories. All right, COVID hit. Y'all remember that? When COVID hit, business went from brick and mortar to click and order. All right, overnight, the economy flipped. Commerce became digital first, and the rules changed. Now, when I did those paper church business directories, they were in partnership with either an entrepreneurial or a business ministry. During COVID, 80% of them crashed. Don't blame the pastor. Wasn't their fault. They were still pastoring. Don't blame the prayer warriors. You know, mama and them were sure enough still praying. All right. It was due to a lack of infrastructure. All right. And I had a whole bunch of non-competes and corporate non-disclosures, and it wasn't Fran. It was some Legal Shield folk. And so what? I talked to the old company, and I was like, listen, Google has now shifted from Google My Business to Google Business Profiles. And the top two determinants of ranking have shifted from AdWord, keyword, to relevancy of search and specific geographic location. Okay? And now the one thing we never collected because it wasn't important is the number one determinant of how our businesses get found online. Their business description. They were directories. People do business with who they know, like, and trust. Okay? So even if they don't know you, they can start to know you, like you, and trust you, and lean on the relationship that you're a part of the congregation. You're a part of the community. That was the reason of the, you know what I mean? Now, how in the world does Google know if you're relevant to search? Your business description, because it talks about who you are, what you do, how you do, what you do, the way you do it. Simple. Right? Okay. So, simple model. We're going to get our daughters to interview their parents. And since they came out the womb with these devices, and they've been studying all of this search engine optimization, search engine marketing, social media marketing, we were telling them to get their hands out their phones. Now we want their hands in their phones because they're going to be able to update everything that we need. And it, you know, they're going to do it for free. But if we upgrade, 100% of the proceeds are going to go to them. It's a no-brainer. Let me define it. Open your head, take your brain out, close your head. It still makes sense. It makes so much sense. Make dollars for us later. And our daughters got blocked. And because of all the corporate stuff, I couldn't talk to y'all like this. Now, for 50 years or more, our community, we focused our connections on relationships, not digital relevancy. All right? People brought from you because they knew you. They like you. I told you. They trusted you. AI knows nothing about relationship. AI doesn't feel. It's not programmed to interpret trust. It reads descriptions. It reads data. It reads consistency. It reads completeness. It reads clarity. And so everything that we created up to November of 2021 was obsolete. I see some of y'all in the comments. I got a Facebook page because your friend's on Facebook. I got an Instagram page because your friend's on Instagram. You got a TikTok. Well, until they TikTok y'all TikTok. But 85 to 90% of consumer searches are done on Google. The bag is on Google. You want to be in tune with Google. Now, fast forward the videotape a little bit. Nobody over the past 4 years told you anything. And in January 2025, we looked up and we saw Elon Musk and Donald Trump in the White House. That was the beginning of wave 2. Now, this is almost 4 years later. So that whole grace period, that's over with. If you hadn't updated and optimized your Google My Business, your Google Business profile, AI doesn't even know you exist. It doesn't attempt to figure it out. It just skips you. And I know there was a lot of political chaos and an emotional roller coaster, but don't forget this is America, the capital of capitalism. So in the middle of all of that, we looked up at the beginning of January 2025 and we see Donald Trump and Elon Musk in the White House. We've seen a whole bunch of governmental systems shift. That was a huge merging of power. Ain't nobody broke down to y'all. Know how it affects you. Next, July 2025, Donald Trump, regardless of how you feel about it, he's the United States president. He got the most powerful desk in the world. July 2025, he officially announced that AI is the center of our economy. And y'all talking about y'all woke. Wake up. Did anybody notice after all the big tech companies ran up to the White House, we saw the big companies shifting, then we experienced the longest federal shutdown in United States history? It was over right before Black Friday, right before Cyber Monday, the largest holiday shopping retail season of the year. And small business owners, y'all got crickets. Our black women online talking about the algorithm just don't love me no more. Girl, you know how fine you is. You know black don't crack. Y'all 68 looking like you're 17. No, sis, it wasn't even that. The entire digital economy shifted. As I said, from SEO to GEO, from search engine optimization, how you rank, to generative engine optimization, which is how you're chosen. My queen, my Virginias, AI doesn't scroll through pages. It selects one. You know you're the one, not the two. It recommends one. You know you're the one, not the two. It trusts one. You know you're the one, not the two. I'm looking for the one. You the one. Go ahead and holler at me, girl. I feel like the Charlottes. Have you seen her? I know, selfish bug. It worked for ML. He went through the steps of the New England Conservatory. He was like, I'm looking for a wife. He got a Coretta. Hey, where you at, girl? I'm looking in the comments. Have you seen it? Hey, listen. Y'all know you the one. I want you to realize something, though. If you are not optimized, then you can't be seen to be chosen by AI. Therefore, in these digital AI-powered entrepreneurial marketing streets, you don't even exist. Now, our daughters, they didn't put the work in. You know, black women run the world. You know, God said when you entertain certain folk, they be angels. And he talking about black women. I'm going to tell you what he did through our daughters. While the grown folks was fighting over position, fighting over money, fighting over pulpit, fighting over access, fighting over politics. I'm the coach of the Kingdom Marketplace, but I've been the dean of Urban Success University since Yolanda Denise King founded it. All right, so I can attest. Let me go ahead and testify. Our daughters, when Yolanda and Edith birthed USU, it was a creative arts and youth ministry. These babies done morphed it. They like little AI artisans now. They done study AI, search engine optimization, search engine marketing, Google business profile management, digital marketing, content structuring, generative engine optimization, data trust signals, algorithmic behavior. That's why I call them geniuses. They little baby girl geniuses. They my remnant daughters. They 18 or born 1988 to 2007. They about 18, 19 to about 36. They swear they grown, but they just my little babies. They know I'm their big brother. They little spiritual pops. I don't play about them. Every day they used to be superstars and superstar achievers. Now they just the geniuses. Cause every single day, they little baby girl geniuses coming to me, showing me some other way they can use AI for this or AI for that or GEO for this or trust signals for that. They the only thing they ain't got is the businesses of their elders. And let me connect you with my kingdom sisters and y'all get God the glory and get the bag. Like that though. They launched their little brains over boots movement on this side of COVID. They were combating the over sexualized culture. They were combating the social media pressure, attempting to objectify them. It's hard. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm Nate Dean. Look, don't be looking down your nose, talking about them girls. Them my girls. I done raised them. All right. And so they know the difference between morality and survival. Morality is I'm gonna go ahead and impersonate him. DK, I ain't one of them. I don't even like that. I don't do that. I ain't into that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I just want to study and do my stuff. That's they little overgrown babies. They might got mosquito bites and speed bumps, but they little babies. And and it's the difference between morality and survival. Survival says, well, you gotta do what you gotta do. And I'm gonna tell you, with this over sexualized culture and this social media pressure, and these little non-prophetic pimps behind a lot of our parent pulpits trying to indirectly force our daughters into doing, they ain't gotta do. And I decree and declare the devil's a motherfucking liar. I'm gonna connect you. If we can get their elders who need their digital deliverables to patronize them. This is that simple. Yeah. Because the most readily available methods, and they just want a couple dollars. They want their little hair done. They want their little toes, little fingernails did. They want some, they want some shoes. They want a little outfit. They want to look cute. They're passionately, prophetically pursuing their academic, entrepreneurial, and prophetic aspirations or professional aspirations. They deserve at least that. All right, the job, the main thing, be a father to the fatherless. I'm just saying. Okay. And so the most readily available methods on this side of COVID for them to get a bag, got their hands on their knees. That's showing off their little speed bump moving and their little headlights, not their hands on their keyboards, showing off their digital brilliance moving. They launched brains over boobs. Took all my old paper directories and did all the stuff that we need. In order to serve our people, the most disrespected, underestimated demographic in America, black women and urban businesses. They literally became digital specialists because they came to me and they're like, what I'm gonna do? Y'all need to launch a business. Well, what kind of business we need to do? I don't know. Find a hurt and heal it. Find a void and fill it. What can we do? Your parents need all the digital brilliance. Go ahead and put it together. Our daughters went ahead and put it together. Hey, listen, by nature, I'm a man. All right? Provide, protect, and when the babies go to sleep, I'm a pleasure. Okay? But y'all women, y'all more detail orientated than we could ever be. That's why y'all dominate all of the, you know what I mean? And all the isms, racism and sexism just based on insecurity. And a lot of folk talking about racism, they sexist is dumb. So I don't got all that fancy language and them fancy degrees y'all got. But I know how to ride for y'all and my babies with no breaks. Like that though. And for what I do, entrepreneurial development, ain't no agree for this. This is where I need y'all to come in at, ladies. Because where these weirdos tried to black our black women in business, I need y'all to support them. And I'm going to tell y'all what I'm going to do. Okay? Our daughters built the Kingdom Marketplace. It's the world's first AI-powered, generative engine optimized entrepreneurial ecosystem. This little challenge where AI don't read like humans do, they created AI smart matching. Now, not only is this going to take your business description, rewrite it into AI preferred language, right? But it's also going to connect y'all to everybody else when you want to network, who you want to network, who you want to connect to. It's 48,000 of y'all in this database. They literally calling, you still open? Mm-hmm. You still taking customers? Mm-hmm. Dean K told us to get your update. You want to go to complete your profile? Scroll down, fill out the Google form. Why? Because the Kingdom Marketplace is fully integrated with Google Business Profiles, fully integrated with Google Maps. And for free, y'all know what y'all say, if it's free, it's for me. Then you go fill out the form with all of the stuff that we never collected. Okay, why you all in my business? You want me all in your business, right? All the information that the GEO going to utilize in order to, when folk are looking for something, not just on the Kingdom Marketplace, but on all the search engines, on all the AI-driven platforms, recommend you. Get you smart match to customers. You're gonna get an opportunity alert. What's that? Is that a text message? No. Is that an email? No. It's a notification from the Kingdom Marketplace. Somebody looking for somebody who do what I do the way I do it. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Let me give it that. Hey, how you doing? You better get the bag while you get God the glory. Digital Resurrection of Progress Plaza. Come on. Come on. You know, friend retiring. They said 480,000 went across my desk. You think they all gonna get invited somehow? I don't know what you're talking about. They like Stevie Wonder could see that in the dark with Ray Charles glasses, and your glasses ain't got no lenses. Boy, we see right through you. Black women, y'all know what the frick is going on. 80% of the women in the continental United States who independently make more than $100,000 do it in the direct sales industry. Anytime you got a founder launching a platform, typically they talking to you about some product or service for you to sell. Y'all, anybody figure out it's a game changer. On the Kingdom Marketplace, your product and service is the product and service. We launched this like patronage that Sully gave to Martin Luther King Jr. that got turned into Operation Breadbasket. It began as this premise. Started with W.E.B. Du Bois. Y'all remember him? About 100 years or more, he got something called Negro in Business. I'm talking to y'all. All of us. Du Bois said nothing, zero, zip, nada, nothing positive can ever take place in a community that fails to recirculate its dollar. It's impossible. Literally, for us to recirculate our dollar in our community if we don't know who the businesses in our community are. Now, the fact that folk been blocking us from sorting through this database, that ain't accidental or coincidental. See, this movement that had been going for 50, some odd 60 years, it crashed during this digital transformation. It was controlled from the top down by politicians and preachers. When it's built by our daughters, it's built from the bottom up. Where all of you who do this and do that and do this and do that, you step forward with your gifts. You step forward with your contribution. Our daughters built the platform. We showcasing you. Okay, what you doing? Screaming from the hilltops like Sully did. He got folk to donate $10 a month for 36 months. It's called the 1036 plan. First year, he secured the land. Year 2 and 3 was the infrastructure. Well, our digital 1036 plan, I done cut the check. My pocket's gone. It's cool. If you upgrade, you get lifetime profile. First year, go to our daughters. I'm going to give you the Kingdom Business Owner membership for free. Overwhelm me with the value. Tons of sauce. You're going to love it. And at the end of that year, still got the profile. Post your products. Post your services. Post your blogs. Post your event. All them other platforms, they ain't allowing your links. I ain't never changing the algorithm. It's controlled by y'all. And so, if you decide to renew, Year 2 and 3, laptops for our daughters, offices for our daughters, infrastructure, that type of thing. Right now, 100% of the proceeds going to our daughters. I don't make a dime. I don't want to. It's two types of men: men of pleasure and men of purpose. I realize who y'all are as black women. Y'all run the world. When y'all really get all of this sauce, y'all realize I was behind Go Small Biz and Prepaid Legal. I trained all these prepaid legal associates, and the highest sold, highest retention product in the history of prepaid legal and Legal Shield is Small Business Plan. And ain't nobody get it for them prepaid legal lawyers. They got it from Go Small Biz Consultants. And if you had the solution solving center of 480,000 small businesses for 20 years, I don't know it all, but I know a little bit. A little bit about what entrepreneurs need to succeed. A little bit about what they need to not just stay alive, but what they really need to thrive. And I mean, when you upgrade, I'm giving you my 101 Kingdom Business prompts. Listen, if you want to take your business from brick and mortar to click and order and utilize AI, ladies, excuse my analogy, but AI is like a pretty girl. She do whatever you want to do as long as you know how to talk to her. And that's all y'all know how to do. Y'all know how to talk to her. So I took my personal time to personally curate 101 individual prompts that you can use to make the transformation from brick and mortar to click and order, help you understand and identify your ideal avatar, right? Your social media, everything, your customer journey. I mean, everything. We're now able to utilize technology to provide resources to under-resourced areas. And AI learns in clusters, okay? So timing is to business what location is to real estate. And so this digital real estate will appreciate just like their physical real estate appreciates. And so there's something called category pillars. They're the first individuals in their individual business category. There's over 420 that are listed that upgrade in their individual zip code, city, state, county, so forth and so on. When you're the first one that upgrades, you're the first one that's optimized, you're the first one that AI adequately understands, you become its reference point. Anything that comes after, it compares to you in order to determine what it will recommend. So the opportunity to become a category pillar is available to everybody, but we prioritize them to black women because black women run the world. And I'm done. But you know, AI learns from exactly what you ladies are. Pillars. And so be the first black woman to optimize your business description, your Google business profile, your category cluster, your location data. Let's fine tune your digital footprint, because you being that data source that AI learns from, it really makes you impossible to out recommend. I'm just saying. I said it twice because faith comes by hearing and hearing of the word. I'll make sure you get that word. Now, please, pretty, please, get registered for free. Your product, your service, your ministry, your event is phenomenal. And when I tell everybody to withdraw their economic support from them folk, I would love the honor of redirecting them to you. And so I've been behind the curtain for a little while, know how to make a little noise. I'm not a network marketer. I think I'm one of the illest affiliate marketers ever. You seen my work that Go Small Biz and Prepaid Legal Relationship? You seen one more customer? Well, it's not about getting you one more customer. It's about getting you more and more and more and more and more customers. I'm not a $1 billion tech owner yet, but I'll close with the advice of one. Y'all remember Tom Walton? Tom Walton was the founder of IBM. I'll give you a Dun & Bradstreet. My man was a 40-year-old felon. His wife left him. His kids disowned him. He got kicked out of the town he grew up in. A lot of folk would have been in the corner with a towel over my head. But my man is a poster boy for persistence. After all of that, he took his idea from a penny to $1 billion with a B in the middle of a depression. Mr. Walton said all business comes down to sales. That's true. You don't make no money till you get a prospect to become a customer. So that's true. He defined sales as a transfer of enthusiasm. He defined enthusiasm as intimate knowledge of the problem and intimate knowledge of the solution you have to solve the problem. Now, as I've watched these 480,000 small businesses come through Fran's ecosystem, really in essence across my desk, I learned a little bit. Now, and not a lot, but I know a little bit. I'm gonna tell you what I know that I know that I know that I know. I know that every big business owner, every medium business owner, every small business owner, every independent, regardless of what it is that they represent, goes to bed at night with the same question right here in the back of your brain. How do I get a bigger bag? The sophisticated folks says, how do I drive more revenue through my business? We just learned from Tom Walton, self-made billionaire. You don't get no money until you get a prospect to become a customer. Sales. Well, it's only two ways to increase your sales. You either offer more products and services to say network marketing, ain't got no products and services to offer you, or you put your portfolio of products in the marketplace. I guarantee gonna put your product and service in front of more people. Cause see, folk gonna do what you finna do. You finna go to the Kingdom Marketplace. You finna look around. You finna see who registered. And if they register before you, when they go and look around, they're not gonna see you. But when if they register before you, when you go and look around, you're gonna see them. But if you hurry up and go and register now, when they go and look around, they're gonna see you. Hey, I'm just doing what Jesus did, say it do. I'm giving y'all the good news. Go ahead and get registered. That's the good news. Now, if the Lord moves on your heart and you understand the amazing opportunity that He put in front of you to not just sow this little minuscule seed into our daughters, but to position yourself as a category leader and digitally dominate, then I want you to know I'm regardless of what level you upgrade with our daughters, it's gonna be the equivalent of the Kingdom Business Owner membership I'm gonna give you for free, and the access of information I'm gonna give you will be overwhelming. A lot of you got a lot of stuff that we need to know. So go ahead and get registered and let's put you up. Let's get you coaching. Let's get you teaching. Let's get us to your event. We need to have a nucleus. This is it. Period. God said, put y'all first. I know y'all bad. Michael Jackson bad. Come on now. It's Friday. I'm silly. Let's get God the glory to get the bag. And ladies, I want to honor you during this Women's History Month because you, like our mothers, have always been the planners. You've been the detail keepers, the administrators, the strategists, the cultivators, the multitaskers, the vision interpreters. You've been the spiritual stewards, the generational protectors, the emotional processors, our economic, spiritual, and financial glue. You've been the economic heartbeat of our communities. And when it comes to learning, old African proverb, you teach a man, you teach him, you teach a woman, you teach a whole nation. You're created by God in such a way where you learn faster. You learn more accurate. You learn more consistent. You're more diligent than any other group on the earth. Them just the facts. Throughout time, there's been a legacy of the Black king, true ruler of man. Our accomplishments, our wisdom, people praise our history. They still striving to understand. Yet with all the things we have obtained, nothing, Lexus, Beamer, Benz, would any of it ever mean? Because nothing could have ever become of our lives had it not been for a glorious Black queen. Only woman beautiful enough, delicious enough to be the true mother of the earth. The one who cared for us and loved us. Y'all gave us our greatest accomplishment, our birth. Black queens, goddesses, geniuses, your humbleness, your gentleness, your pureness through and through. At your feet we bow and praise because real kings can love and worship you and only you. Rise, O great Black women, ones who can do no wrong. Sing for us, let us bathe in your gracefulness, your pure yet powerful song. Let everyone bear witness to the full extent of your beauty and pride. Rise, O great Black women, for no longer shall you hide. Your throne awaits, my queen, your kingdom's ever-embracing arms, one which could be ruled by someone ever prestige, someone possessing your loveliness and charm. Yo, I'm wife hunting. Hey, girl. Bear witness that she embraces the throne. Bear witness with their own two eyes. Bear witness as our women use GEO to digitally dominate and to Ross. That's why my ideal avatar is black women. That's why AI smart matching is free for black women. That's why black women run the world.com exists. That's why Goddess Empire Builders exists. Because you, black women, you're the ones God entrusted to carry this digital mantle. And so, Goddess Empire Builders don't give a fuck about no non-compete, no non-disclosure. You see the political corporate climate. I'm a black man from the hood. I was 12 when William Herbert Gray, my second spiritual father, got to the highest political position, the Black Whip of Congress. Told the niggas, I ain't no politician. I'm a point guard from the hood. And he said, ain't no way. Ain't no way you could be on a championship team and sit on the bench for so long. So you gotta put up points. My father, Billy, North Philly Billy, Samuel William Boyd, he said champions don't qualify on last year's stats, nor last generation. My father did, my grandfather did, that's great. I got my own work. And ladies, I would tremendously appreciate your support. I want to give y'all everything I got. Can I get your testimony? You know, our mom has put me in this position of leadership. I'm really just an overgrown hip-hop hermeneutical teacher. I got all these babies, man, all these little urban metropolises, man. They need your stories. You ain't got to make $1 million. Just have it bent over and bust it open and did something strange for a little piece of change. And if you did and you redeemed, you could be a Jasmine Cashmere. I don't give a fuck if she was a porn star. She got a powerful women's ministry. You probably got one our daughters need to hear. A story that's going to empower them in their drive to grow their digital brilliance and help them, you know what I mean? We got a lot of perverts my age looking at our daughters about to get their fucking heads cracked. I'm that type. So see, as I just buried KJ's mama. I'm mourning. You know, when I'm mourning, I serve. When I'm hurt, I'm served. Who else better to serve than black women? So the access to my frameworks, my entrepreneurial strategies, my AI prompts, my GEO architecture, my entrepreneurial development, whatever y'all want, my personal development, y'all can have all that. That's free to anybody who support our daughters. Period. Point blank. No negotiation. No back doors. No exception. Black women, if you're a black woman, I want y'all to look in my eyeballs. We looking, ain't nothing there, boy. We looking in your eyeballs. It's Friday. And so if you're a black woman, black queen, black goddess, with a business, a ministry, a nonprofit, a service, an idea, an event, you got full covenant level access through the BlackWomenRunTheWorld.com movement, through GoddessEmpireBuilders.com, through the Brains Over Booth movement. Because I gotta honor my mama. Period. Amazing Grace. Yoki Mama. Look at my mama right there. We just celebrated 20-year ascension. 110 days. Niggas ain't said a motherfucking word. Fuck the niggas. Nah, I feel it. I'ma calm down, man. I'ma calm down. But I made a vow to our mamas to put y'all first. And as long as there's breath in my body, I'm gonna keep my word. Integrity is doing what you said you would do long after the emotion you said it in its past. And so if you're a black woman going to get registered right now, not tomorrow, not after you think about it, not when you get a chance, you know how y'all do. And once you going to get registered, you get all that sauce. If you want to upgrade, go on and do that. But every day that you delay is a day that AI is learning somebody else. And it's going to spend years to catch up to the black women who get registered. And so register for free. Let our daughters rewrite your business description. Let them optimize you to dominate your business category. Let them position you as the category pillar that AI learns from. Let them place your business at the center of this GEO AI economy. And you know, if you think I got some sauce, you want to test your boy out, go and give a couple pennies to our daughters and upgrade. They get 100% of the proceeds. Them, the geniuses. I don't want to admit some of them little single mamas. They grow up so fast. I know y'all see that little gray going in. I know, my little babies. They was just in the 6th grade. Going in the Coretta Scott Young Women's Leadership Academy now. Right? We getting Fulton County Big Brothers Anonymous. The Obama Foundation, my brother, keep getting all the boys together in summer of 21 and summer of 24. I'm looking at the mamas. Let me go. Oh, you finna choke me. Where you been? I missed you. Oh my God. This your son? I got grandbabies in this thing. And I ain't got no breaks, man. Period. All right, I'm gonna keep fighting through all the political box, all the church bans, all the digital sabotage, all the system failures, all the disrespect, all the gatekeeping, all the spiritual warfare, just to serve y'all as her lightning rod. And so to black women, man, I owe black women everything. To the mothers who raised me, to the daughters who fuel me, the little brilliance that inspires me. I promise you this: if you test your boy out, if you register, y'all learn this system. You know, it's an acronym. Save yourself stress, time, energy, and money. If you embrace GEO now, generative engine optimization, before, ain't nobody even breaking down what I just gave y'all the way I gave it to y'all. They still giving y'all them old, you know what I mean? Like that though. And if you let our daughters optimize you, see the reason I gave you lifetime profiles, because they finna show off the sauce they finna pour on you. You'll never struggle in digital op security again. This your era. This your ascension. This your dominance. This your inheritance. This is when you flip the digital economy, resurrect Progress Plaza and every black community in America. Click the link. Get registered. Get your AI smart matching for free. Claim your category and step into your digital royalty. Now, I'm going to tell you once. I'm going to tell you again. I'm going to tell everybody from the rooftops. Black women run the world. I want to make sure the algorithm understand and respect that shit too. I love y'all almost as much as the Father. On behalf of the Father, I ain't Les Brown, but that's my story, and I'm sticking to it, straight up and down, on everything I love. I love y'all. Hey, man. I need a wife to help me with all these babies. Where you at, girl? You want to comment? Somebody got to pray for me. Lay hands on me. I'm ready to be housebroken. I'll no longer want to love a million women. Can I get one woman I can love in a million ways? Even my daughter said, it's time for you to get a wife. Got so much to do with the Bleeding Soldier Battalion. I need a woman of God. Help me with these babies.